TikTok organic traffic is one of the quickest ways on how to get to your first $10,000 in dropshipping sales. And by the way, I don't want to spoil Mikey again's next video, but with the tactics I'm going to show in this video, we actually got Mikey to his first 10K month. Now, a little disclaimer, some of the products and tactics I'm going to reveal here are a bit shady and morally potentially not the most correct. And I don't want you to copy that. I just want you to understand why things go viral and how it actually does, and also what viral videos convert into sales and what viral videos just go viral without getting you a single sale. So let's get started with the first example. Now, this is obviously an ad for some sort of nose job, and it's really well made because it's just this before-after effect. Exactly this format is one of the easiest ways on how to display a before-after. You literally just take your phone, film it, and on the phone you have the before version. And then you just move away the phone, and behind it you actually have the after. So for example, if you have some kind of beauty product and you have a girl without using the beauty product which looks bad, and then you just take away the phone and she looks good, that's obviously the before-after effect you show with a product. Obviously, it's also very important to show what the actual product is, because this one is obvious, it's a nose job, but if you actually have a product, you need to show how the product actually got you there. So obviously what you could also do is just have a before clip and then after clip, but with this phone, I've actually seen that things do much better. Now we're gonna get to the best ad I have seen this year. This one is just so good.
The other day I was sketching on this app called Endless Paper because you can just keep drawing and drawing and drawing. So I drew all these birds, and if you follow the birds, you can keep going and going and eventually get to a little island where you would find a little doggy emperor, and look at all the detail that you can get there. Now, the thing that you might not know is if you went another direction, you would have found another world. And within this world, in the sewers, you'd see a little club for insects. And behind the bouncer, you'd see some viruses. And if you looked into the virus, you'd see a tiny little atom. And if you looked into that atom, you would see a universe. And within that universe, there's this solar system. And one of the planets on the solar system has a bridge that has a traffic jam, that has an alien that is smoking a cigarette, that has these little fire people on the cigarette. And if you like art, I also teach on schoolism.com.
What a masterpiece. Obviously, this is not the easiest to replicate because he draws insanely well and there's tons of effort put into this. But the point here is you're gonna see videos like that all over the internet without having a call to action in the end. He deserved this call to action, and everybody who watches this video is not gonna be like, this guy's selling me bullshit. They're gonna be like, damn. Everybody's gonna be impressed and they want to click on it because he deserved it. He made the video worth watching, and the shout out was so perfectly placed that it was just great. Especially because he incorporated the call to action inside of the drawing. And I keep hammering this down, but this is only possible because he can draw. You just need to keep in mind that if you have some sort of talent, you need to capitalize on that. If you can draw, sell drawing products. If you cannot draw, don't sell drawing products. Or find a person who can draw, who's gonna be able to make videos for you. And by the way, it's actually not that hard to get somebody from Fiverr to make a similar video like this. And by the way, little hint, with AI, you're gonna be able to replicate something like this super simply. And on top of that, you could just literally copy paste images which were already drawn from Google into a sheet like this. And in the end, you basically just have the shout out. So sometimes you don't always have to do everything by yourself if you're smart enough to find a way around it. Now, one little note I want to show you here, on the bottom right corner of the screen, you're going to show the face of the guy who's actually zooming in and probably drew this. And this is just some sort of thing to get the engagement going, because there's tons of moments where you can actually see his face, and there's a bunch of comments of people who comment on, I saw your face in this moment. Now let's get to one thing which I'm not recommending you to replicate. I just want you to understand that this is something other people do, and this is also something which is making a lot of people a lot of sales. Again, this is not legal and not okay to do at all. I'm just telling you that things like this work really well, and you need to think about how you can actually implement this for your business.
That's crazy.
it's an ad for a cold plunge, but the first clip is just saying want to use the same ice bath as Joe Rogan. Now, first of all, it's clearly not the same ice bath. You literally see that one is square, one is round. It's completely different. It has nothing to do with them, and I really doubt that this company is actually endorsed by Joe Rogan. Maybe that actually is the case. I didn't put enough research into this, but I doubt it. The way they did it was really smart because they basically use a phase which has all the credibility in the world, specifically in niches which are connected with ice baths, so sports, and you basically take his face and put it kind of on your brand. Again, obviously super illegal, you should not do it at all, but phrased in a different way, this actually wouldn't have been so bad. Because if you, for example, would use a quote which is super pro ice bath, and you basically say, as Joe Rogan says, a 1 ice bath a day keeps whatever away. You just use some kind of quote and you instantly took the trust of Joe Rogan and put it onto your brand, which is really powerful. This is something which, if it goes viral, it's gonna get you an immense amount of sales. Because again, you need to keep in mind, there's some videos which go viral, and you go viral with a clip which is not really salesy, and then you obviously don't get too many sales. But with a thing like this, you guarantee yourself really high sales to view ratios. Now let's go over a couple of products which are really strong at just being made to go viral. You're gonna see a lot of products where you don't have to do any work. You just film it, and the product by itself is going viral because it's such a cool product. You don't have to put in any work, you just film the product. The first example here is this candle thing. Super easy to film. You just film your candle, put a time lapse on, and that's it. The product itself is the reason why things go viral. Now, obviously, a lot of things you can put on top of this. For example, you can put this next to the bathtub and make everything really nice and put roses on everywhere, and then also use this product, and you're gonna have tons of people also commenting about this. Like, do you actually fall asleep while taking a bath? Why can't you just turn off the candle by yourself? This is so weird. Why would you even need this in the bathroom? All of those things. You do all the comment baiting by putting yourself in a position like that, but what you could also do is just making everything look extremely nice. And this is also something which is gonna get back to the sales part. If you have a room which looks like it's straight out of like a Pinterest magazine, you're gonna get better conversions. Everything looks nicer. And the candle product is gonna be something which represents everything being more nice. So if you're already making money with dropshipping, definitely think about investing into some sort of really nice setup where everything looks really clean and it just looks aesthetically pleasing. The next product is this magnetic leaf, which you just put onto your numbers plate to hide the number, and you basically won't be able to get tracked if you speed or whatever. You just show the product, it's already cool. You don't have to do any selling, you don't have to go crazy. You just show how the product works, and everybody is gonna go crazy about this product. Again, I established all the legal stuff, I don't want to get into that again. Obviously, you can actually get in trouble using or selling this, but again, this is not the point. This product, I'm actually gonna give you a guarantee. Next Christmas, it will go viral again. We have February right now, but save this product for end of the year, and if you do this right, you're gonna make money off this product. It's very obvious. If you look at the clips you're gonna see here, again, so simple to make really good content. The product itself is already amazing. This product is a banger, but you're gonna probably forget about it till Christmas because all of you guys are just thinking short term. You guys think, how can I make money right now? You're not thinking about all the other seasons, because guess what? If you find a product which is seasonal, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't sell it. It just means that you should sell it not now, but later. And if you truly think about all of this long term, in a year, you should be on the grind still. You should still be doing product research, meaning that you can already prepare for that moment. Now this finger surfboard went crazy viral in general, but with clips like this, you're gonna be able to stand out again. Obviously, nobody should sit on a train to just promote a product. But my point is just trying to go an extra mile and doing things which a lot of people either wouldn't think about or would never actually be able to do. And on top of that, the caption here, which is POV, your unemployed friend at 2 p.m. on a Friday, is just making everything so much better because he's just in random ass places doing weird things, and this is a perfect caption which fits it and is gonna make things go even more viral. This was a video which was a little bit more advanced, and trust me, if you implement all those tactics, you will be able to create banger content after banger content. If you combine all of this, if you think about selecting products which are already by themselves really entertaining, and on top of that using all the other tactics to make the videos even better, and then also keep in mind how to keep being salesy while going viral, you will crush. You will do extremely well. But I also have to tell you, only the things I told you here are simply not enough, because you will still face tons of other issues. And this is what my program is designed for. It's basically going to walk you through the entire process of finding an actual 10 out of 10 product. Me looking over that product and telling you this product is good, this is bad, this is good, this is bad. Just focusing on testing only the top products. And they're going to be literally, again, reviewed by me. Then I'm going to look over your store. I'm going to look over your ads. I'm going to make sure that you're going in the right direction and focusing your time on the priorities only and only on things which actually matter. And basically the biggest part out of everything is just going to be looking over your shoulder and making sure that you don't focus on bullshit, because most people are procrastinating and they feel super productive because they're watching 100,000 YouTube videos and build a bunch of stores and design some logos and import a bunch of products into their stores. But in the end of the day, they either don't test shit or they try some organic stuff out and then they don't go viral and they stop. Even if you are already doing good numbers, it's just gonna take me one look at your store to be able to improve your conversion rates forever, to be able to improve your average order value forever, to be able to improve your ads forever. And one look for me is just gonna give you a lifetime benefit for the amount of money you make. So let's say you're doing already 20K a month. Now I'm looking over your store, I'm telling you, look, this is the average order thing I would change, do that. And now the average order value went up by like $4 or $5. Now instantly you make 23K a month from 20K, just from this one thing. However, you keep doing those extra 3-4K a month every single month. My one advice is gonna stay lifetime. So this is literally the reason why I do not understand people who don't have a person who guides them through everything in terms of the process. Because it's just silly. If you think about everything in life, you need a mentor. You need to have a person who's going to look over your shoulder and tell you if you're going in the right or wrong direction. There's literally not a single pro athlete without a coach. So why do you think you're going to be able to do everything in business by yourself? The answer is you're not going to be. So if you're actually serious about doing dropshipping, click the link below, sign up for a call with me personally, and we will find out if you are a good fit for the program. If yes, we're going to get started. If no, then not. So talk to you then.